presents Mr. Chopping It Up with the HuHmies.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Chopping it up.
Chop,
Chopping it
chop,
up.
chop, chop. I just realized my shirt's kind of bright.
Looks good though, man. Background. You got that backdrop over there. Matches. I think looks good.
Yeah.
You know, saying a lot.
Mm-hmm. What up, man? What's going on?
Nothing.
You got any good stories for us? We got old Cuzzo back. I don't know what you gonna call you. I just call you Cuzzo.
Cuzzo. Right. I like it.
Aleksander. Nah, man, what's good?
Man, partying.
Party. Party.
Crazy. Down here at Cloud 8 Studios.
Yeah, down here. Just chilling, man. Chopping it up. So, did you read the book?
Man, I haven't even cracked the book open yet, man. I know it's it's a lot going on. I try to explain that to him too. You know?
Man, so I guess we'll talk about, let's get into this, man. Talking about coming up or goals. How do you, I think me and Derek did one a while back about goals, but I was talking about it with you. Like, I know you got goals and plans, and you kind of planned it out. And then I know it kind of not going the way you wanted it to go, but it's still the plan.
Yeah.
And we was talking about, I went to my little men's group this morning, and we were talking about, you know, not necessarily, like we brought up like corporations, like you got more than, you have an advisor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you, like with Humbled Under Him, I had to make a mission statement, and I also had to write a plan out, you know, what we do. This is what we do, and this is how we're going to do it. And it goes back to, I think it was, you know, the disciples, they were all fishermen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they fishing. I mean, these people are fishermen. They throwing their net over on the right, on the one side of the boat, ain't catching no fish.
Yeah.
You know, the goal is to catch the fish. Jesus is like, hey, man, I mean, I'm not telling you to change spots. I'm not telling you to get a different boat. I'm not telling you to even change the net. All I'm saying is throw the net on the other side of the boat. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, some encouragement.
Yeah. You know what I mean? What you trying ain't working.
What the name on the shirt says or what the menu look like ain't the goal.
Yeah.
You know, the goal is the outcome.
Yeah.
Whatever it produces. Might be a little slower. It might be a little better. You know what I mean? So, just that.
Yeah.
You wanna talk on that?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, it's a plan. You know, started with the 6-month plan. It's still try to keep it at that 6-month plan. I got some stuff happening in February that's gonna boost the situation a little faster. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to stack on top of that.
Yeah.
You know, that way when that time comes, you know what I mean, I should be able to, everything should be good, you know. Even if any kind of hiccups at that time come along the way, you know, I should, you know.
Man, I tell you what, once you start saving money and you get that, you know, if your goal is to save $10,000, $20,000 to buy something, man, once you get it, you don't want to spend it.
Yeah.
It's so dumb,
Like,
man.
I got it.
It's so dumb. It's like,
you gotta start over.
it's like now I have a security blanket.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I can do. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen today and age.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what's gonna happen when you own a house. I mean, your water heater could go out. Your air conditioner go out.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plumbing leak. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's your responsibility. You ain't
Your
got
car
no-
break down. You know, I mean, anything can happen. And it's like, man, I don't have no worries about that no more.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good thing. I say money solves everybody's problem, but it sure helps.
Yeah, I knew switching jobs was gonna be hard at first. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
get to that point, you know, because you know we get bonuses every 6 months. You gotta make up to that 6 months, and the bonuses are substantial. You know what I mean? Pretty good bonuses. You know, but so I knew that the first 6 months was gonna be a little bit rough. You know, switching over from what I was doing to this, but also free up more time. I got more time. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, and that's the big thing. Being able to go to my daughter's soccer games on Saturdays. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm about to have a grandbaby. You know that grandbaby's gonna be due on a Saturday. I think it's the 21st.
These dang grandbabies, boy.
Yeah, she got me on that one.
Uh,
She got me good.
so what's more valuable to you? What's the most valuable thing?
Time.
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 Why do you say time is the most valuable thing?
Can't get that back. Time, I look at it like when Michael was little. You know what I mean? What I was doing was I was working in the restaurants trying to work, you know, move up. So I was there all the time. And I missed out on a lot of his games. And now he's grown, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't get that time back. I can't go back and see some of those practices. I can't go back, you know, tell him good job at, you know, some of those games that I missed. And it's not just that, but, you know, I got a lot of kids. So it's not just him, you know.
A lot.
He was just the example for that one, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes I should have been there for the kids when I probably shouldn't have been.
I always like to argue with people when they're like, time is the most valuable thing. And I'm like, why? Everybody's got the same amount.
But you can't get back what you've already spent.
I mean, but you also don't got any more time than anybody else. You got 24 hours in a day just like I got 24 hours in a day. How is time the most valuable thing?
It's how you spend it.
I mean,
It's how you spend your time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you spend it chasing dreams that you ain't getting to, you know what I mean, on something else,
I mean, it wouldn't
you
say it's
lost that
wasted.
time.
Oh, yeah. It could be that way.
Yeah.
I just like to argue with people about it.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you can't tell me it's not the most valuable thing. I'm like, I mean, you can also look at it and go, when your kid's 2, your kid's 3, 4, they ain't going to remember that you was broke. They ain't going to remember that y'all was curled up on a futon in somebody's living room. Ain't nobody going to know. They ain't going to know that.
Yeah.
Now, you can remind them where we came from, but they ain't going to know that.
Yeah, they're going to forget. They're not going to know about it.
You know.
That's if you're still doing it after that point.
They ain't going to remember that first birthday party that
Yeah.
you weren't there because you was at work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if that was the case. But, you know, they ain't going to remember that. You know, some people get mad, like, you know, say, for instance, you know, somebody went to jail for a couple of years and mom was raising the kid. I raised you by yourself. The kid doesn't realize the parent wasn't there, mom wasn't there, dad wasn't there, whatever. But
Yeah, but then you told them.
But the time is now. Like, I'm more looking at the future, where it's like, instead of dwelling on not wasted time, but mistakes. No, we learn from it.
Yeah.
You know, one of my big goals was, I'm already, in my eyes, you know, I'm already a better parent than either one of my parents were, in my eyes. Now I could be overlooking some things, you know, and all that, or not know the sacrifices that they did because I was, you know, 1 or 2. But man, the next goal is to be a better grandparent.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I don't want to do this.
No, I don't want to. Because what if I fail at it? You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like I'm gonna be a bad grandparent, but what if they just don't know me? You know what I mean? I think I'm more or less get mad at my grandparents because they were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were there. There's some things that I want to say to them, but I'm like, yeah, we're kind of there a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, my grandma passed away 20 years ago, but, you know, you were there. But you ain't been there in the past 20 years, but them childhood memories, my grandma's right there in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of a weird thing. But anyway.
Yeah, like if you ask any one of the kids, my older kids, you know, what my main goal in life is, and they'll tell you, you know, they'll say to be better than you. You know, I always told them I wanted to be better than me, and that doesn't just push them to be better; it pushes me to be better. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get, you know, this is the cap out for you. All right, I'm not just gonna stop right here, you know, bartender. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep on going. You know, it's like I'm not gonna retire from bartending. You know, what's next? You know, so, all right, management. Okay, we did the management thing. Got to the general manager. All right, I don't want to get any higher than that. What's next? All right, so I got this other job. You know, project manager. It's like a mid-level. Mid-level. So you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, then you just stop.
and just stop.
Yeah.
I was going somewhere with that. I was talking about the kids. I was trying to get it as a point for the kids.
Yeah, you always want your kids to do better than you.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know.
we was talking about you want to be a better parent than your parents, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I want to be a better parent too. But you got to think about it, man. You know, there's going to be things you're going to mess up along the way that you're going to have different obstacles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's going to be obstacles that you're going to bump into that you didn't have to bump into when you were growing up.
Yeah.
So it's all right, now I did. You didn't have to go through what I went through, but you got to go through something else. You know what I mean? In this situation. So, I mean.
Oh, and kids are so different too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, from Tristan to Maya to Chloe, I'm just like, if Chloe was the first one, bro, I probably wouldn't be here. I should put her up for adoption, bro. She just works all the she's all the kids can, like, oh man, you have to be a parent. Like the other ones were a breeze. I mean, Maya got good grades. Would cry if you had to take her out of school early to go to the dentist. I mean, would cry.
Wanted to be at school.
Wanted to be at school.
Yeah.
Mad. So you changed the appointment the next 6 months, the next year, for early in the morning. Well, I didn't want to miss first period. I'm just like, dude, I don't even get it. Like, I can't even get the other kid to go to school the whole day.
Yeah.
Like, she knows I'm off, man. She's got texting me. Can you come get me early? I don't feel good. And as a dad, having a daughter, you're like, oh, man. It's at that time of the month. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, here I come.
Yep.
No, it's fake. She faked me out.
Gotcha.
She just stayed up all night watching TikTok videos and don't feel good. Like, come on, man. You just played me, bro.
Yeah. I remember Nadia got me one time, man.
Played me, bro.
It's like her grandma called me and said she won't go to school. She won't go to school. She talking about. She said, okay, I'm finna come get her. You know, I'm mad. You know, I'm up 7 o'clock in the morning. I was off that day. I'm like, oh, now I gotta go pick her up, take her to school because she want to act funny and don't want to get out of bed. You know, whatever. I'm already thinking I'm gonna go yank her out of the bed. You know, I'm gonna go snatch her up. I didn't do nothing to that, man. I went over and talked to her. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong, baby? You feel good.
Man,
you gotta go to school, man.
Man, now that you said, we also, like, we want our kids to be better than us. And then I was just thinking, but I wouldn't necessarily want my kid to be, what's better than me? Not, what are we comparing it to? Like, working at 72 hours a week, and I want my kid to work 80 hours a week. Like, no, that's not it either.
No.
And that's kind of like, man, you just want your kid to be happy,
Yeah,
think about it.
That's the main thing. I try to talk them, find something that you really like, and I don't know what I really like. I still don't know, man.
Yeah.
I still don't know what I really like. Do it, and it won't be like you're going to work. I'm like, all right, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, so I want them to try to figure that out. I didn't really have anybody give me that advice. When we're in school, they're like, ask you real early, what do you want to be? Fireman, something like that. I don't know.
Well, it's like Micah, man, playing college football, and it's like, man, you don't want to tell him what to do because it's him, it's his career, he's the one out there doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, man, he should have done something a little different. But it ain't us to say. It ain't our life to live.
Yeah.
Too.
He's majoring in criminal justice, so he said that's what he wants to do. He said he wants to join SWAT. He said if he don't make it to the NFL, he wants to kick doors down. I said, all right, man.
I know that.
Yep. So we went they had this touch a truck thing back home.
Yeah.
Went out there. That was one of the things they had, a big old SWAT vehicle.
Yeah.
And they had the officers out there, and I got to talk to one of them. I was like, you got to go to the military to join? He's like, no, not anymore. He said, not necessarily. And that's one of the biggest things, he thought he had to join the military.
Oh, yeah.
So they said, no, not anymore. And I told him about Mike. He's going. Criminal justice is major. He said this is what he wants to do if he don't make it to the NFL.
You don't even got to do that anymore, I don't think. You can just apply.
Yeah, but that's what he said.
You got to go to the police academy or whatever.
Yeah, but he said when it comes to promotions and stuff like that, if you have the degree and the military background, you get bumped up faster. But if you got a degree, you can get bumped up.
Yeah.
Somebody just.
Seems like they just hiring anybody though.
Yeah.
They don't know the law. They don't know nothing. I mean, it'd be a good thing to know. Yeah.
India got her head on really good, man. She's talking about going do cosmetology and real estate at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
There's money in it.
And she's 18. She just went and got her apartment. Something like that. Okay.
Oh, I always tell myself, man, why didn't I go to barber school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, why didn't I go to barber school? And I was like, man, because I didn't want to depend on cutting somebody's hair to provide for my family. But then now,
Yep.
the money they making now,
Yeah.
golly,
And you just do that as
I
a side
missed out.
hustle. You know what I mean?
I missed out.
Yeah.
I missed out. Oh, man. But yeah. What else going on, man?
Yeah, Monty got his stuff on straight, man. You know, he's photography.
He got
Photography, that's his goal. Cool. Like, I like that. You know, thinking outside the box, and that's what he likes to do. You know what I mean? So, okay, proud of you for that one. Got him a camera.
Yeah, so Maya was doing that for a while with the sports stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know what she's doing now. She's doing sports media, but I'm not sure where that's going. She always has some issue somewhere with somebody.
Yeah.
But
it might be something to take her somewhere, you know? Be
I was
controversial.
like, that's part of it.
Yeah, be controversial.
People ain't supposed to like it. You ain't even supposed to like other people.
Yeah, just talk about it, tell them how you feel. Let them say what they got to say.
You know, it makes it better. If everybody likes you, man, something's wrong. If everybody likes you, man, you're two-faced and you just ain't got caught yet.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't supposed to like you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people, I don't like some people. I deal with them.
Yeah.
I got friends I don't like. Real good friends. Get on my nerves. Can't stand them. They do a bunch of dumb, but man, if I needed them, they were there.
Yeah.
And if they needed me, I was there. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does.
Yeah.
It does to me.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, you know, you try to be. One thing I've learned, man, is, you know, especially with a lot of people passing away, you know, at a young age. And it's like, man, there's nothing that you can say to the parent, to the sibling, to the kid, to anybody. There's nothing that you can say that's gonna help.
Yeah.
You know, people. I think people are sick and tired of, oh, they're in a better place, or, I'm sick and tired of hearing it.
Yeah. You know, we both been through that.
But it's more that you're present. You know, just letting them see you. You know that you're there. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of best to not say. You know,
Yeah.
Once you go, what are you gonna say?
There's nothing to say. There's nothing that's gonna fix it.
Absolutely nothing. You know,
There's no words.
And one of the big ones people always say, if there's anything I could do,
That's the biggest lie.
Yeah, because it's not.
Yeah.
I had, somebody snap out one time. Well, can you bring her back? Can you bring her back?
No. Yeah.
You know. And then once they say, is there anything, if there's anything you need, then they just disappear. They're gone anyway. So,
Yeah.
like, all right.
Call me if you need something. I know that's something. I think my mom had passed away, and people were like, "Oh, if you need some help doing this, or no, I don't need your help. Where was you at before?
Yeah.
You just being nosy now.
Yeah.
Don't matter why, don't matter how, they're gone. You know.
Yeah.
When sometimes you have to speak on why some people have passed away. But look, man, this is serious. When people are crying out for help, whether it's suicide or being an addict or health problems, take it serious. Because one day it's going to be real serious.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be too late. So what's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's going to be too late.
It's real serious.
Listen, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing that scares me, man. You know, I still feel like I'm young, but you know, we're creeping. We're creeping up on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like,
I when's Mike's game you're going to?
November 5th, we're going.
Yeah.
November 5th on Saturday at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Right.
Why? What happened?
No, I was just trying to remember what day it was.
It's a Saturday.
After I went to that MTSU game, I was like, man, I need some football.
Yeah.
I need some little college football. That I'm just out there just acting a fool. Especially, I want to go somewhere I ain't been.
Yeah, and this one's cool, man. Like, did you go to any of the SEMO games? SEMO games, man. I'm sorry if y'all SEMO fan, but it was pretty whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like nobody in it. Yeah, I understand COVID and stuff, man, but like we thought it was a big football town. You know, and that's what Micah picked it in the first place. You know, and man, there wasn't nobody in the stands. I was like, okay, but now I'm sitting there watching them on TV. You know what I mean? Stands about filled up. You know, I was like, it was hard to get tickets. I had to get tickets for the November 5th, you know, because
It was the only game we could get.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what's happening? This is a lot different than last year where we was at. It's like, okay.
Man, it was like at the MTSU game, you know, there was a lot of people there, but the stands weren't full by any means. But man, it was a crazy environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was wild out there.
Man, whoever, the lady that was sitting behind me and the kids that was sitting behind me, man, one of them kids was my spirit animal. Boy, she was talking so dog about the other team. And like me and Maya would just look at each other and I was just like, dude, she is talking. I mean, she's talking super smack, bro. I think one guy from another team started cheering, but it was like a holding penalty or something. Oh, look at you. Look at you cheering for no reason. Oh, look, now it looks like you're tired. Oh, are you crying? Are you crying? And I'm just like, this is like a 7-year-old. I mean, she's like 7.
Who taught that baby that?
Yeah.
Who taught that? That's a learned behavior.
Yeah. I turn around and look. I'm like, I don't know if she's the mom or the grandmother, but we chilling. You know what I'm saying? we chilling.
I'm with them. I'm hanging out with them.
Yeah. They're looking at me like, why are you sitting with us? Like, I don't know. This is where I sat down.
I like the way the little girl talks.
Yeah. It was a good time, though.
They win?
No, they didn't. It was a close game, though, to the end. But, yeah, it was pretty decent.
I'm kind of excited about it, man, because, you know, they're playing Austin P. Austin P's where I went to school. You know what I mean? I think it's so funny. Austin P, that's the only place you can go. You look at another dude and say, let's go pee. Like, don't you ever say that to me again. The first time I heard that, man, they just in the crowd, let's go pee. I said, what? Everybody gotta go.
You just said that.
Gotta go.
You said that out loud.
That's it, man. That's a motto. That's what they screaming.
They said, let's go pee.
I got the shirt, man.
Do you say you got a shirt that says that?
Yeah. I think
No,
so.
you don't.
Pretty sure I got it in there.
It says, let's go pee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
P-E-A-Y. Let's go pee. Yeah, buddy.
You don't say, let's go Govs or nothing?
No. Let's go pee. That's it. That's them, man. They say it. I swear it. I swear it. Yeah. You gonna see, man. We get out there, they're gonna have the signs and everything. They're gonna hold them up.
They ain't gonna travel that far. They ain't gonna travel that far.
Yeah, it's real stuff.
They can't give me a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, man. We're gonna have to leave a little bit early.
Who's all going?
Me and you. I think I'm on. When boss at work, boss at work said he wants to take his wife. I got them extra tickets. I can get them to them. I panicked, man. I didn't know what to do. I don't know why I picked 4 tickets. I just grabbed 4 tickets. 4 tickets.
Yeah. I better get out of the house for a minute. We'll have to get there early so we can get a shirt.
Yeah.
Is it going to be cold? It might be.
Probably.
Oh, it's Alabama.
Beginning of November. We're going to get sweatshirts.
It's Alabama.
Sweatshirts.
I'd rather get a t-shirt. Cause,
Top Alabama.
Hmm?
It's the top Alabama.
Yeah. Don't get cold down there, do
I don't know. I only been once. I went to the beach, so I don't, it wasn't cold when I went for that. But
The Lions pee. The Lions versus pee. Pretty good.
yeah, they do say let's go Govs too. That's one of them, Govs. But the other one, man, I just couldn't get past it. I couldn't get past it. You know, I was a little older when I went back too. You know what I'm saying? So,
That wasn't funny.
got these little young kids looking at oh, man, I don't know you.
What else was I gonna say? I don't know.
Tell you what, man, you know, I got the baby too. She's 4, right? That baby been more places than I've been, done more things than I've done, and in my 41 years. She had to ride on a little private plane. You know what I mean? They give them little private plane rides. And then
Who got a private plane?
after that touch a truck thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they was doing plane rides and helicopter rides. She went on both of them. She went on a plane ride and a helicopter ride same day. I said, oh, she's out there. All right. It was experience. All right.
I ain't gonna remember none of it.
Pictures. See, I got pictures.
I ain't gonna remember none of it. Pictures ain't even gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna remember none of it.
See what I'm being.
I get it, man. Some people, they get a little worked up. But I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna remember. Ain't no reason to be upset. Like if something, you can't provide something, ain't nobody gonna be upset.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, man. This goal right here, this whole situation, you know, we get to the point where you had that money put up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like everybody talks about sacrifice, you know, but they don't really understand until you're really doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that sacrifice, you know, 6 months of sacrifice for a year of sacrifice will put you 5 years ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You gotta just make yourself happy, though. I mean, anybody. You just gotta make yourself happy.
Yeah.
If you're happy, it don't matter. I can't tell you that doing this or doing that is supposed to make you happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and then I can't tell you that whatever you're doing don't make you happy, because I know some people that, I mean, like for instance, some people that are mechanics. They just love helping people fix their cars. They just want a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. I'm thankful that I don't have to pay you a 12-pack of beer to help me do something that I don't want to do. But I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
These people is happy.
I do feel accomplished on stuff like that sometimes, though. I'll get to, you know, something go wrong with the car.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? I look on YouTube, find out what it was, you know, and then they'll tell me, and then they'll walk you through it. And I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? I just fixed the car for $30, man, when they trying to charge me $600.
Yep.
And then that really happened to me, man. They tried to change the tie rod. I took them and said the tie rod's going out. I think they told me like $1,300.
Mm-hmm. You fixed it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, not on that. I fixed it on the Cadillac.
Yeah. On my Cadillac?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy.
I miss that car.
Yeah. Still there. Brake's out right now.
Brakes out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the brake line, that's another thing. I said the brake lines went out. I'm like, man, how much change the brake lines? You know, I'm thinking, you know, brake lines is metal. You know, for the most part. Nah, man, you got the 2 rubber hoses that go into the tire. That's probably what got dry rotted. You know what I mean? That's probably what it was. I wouldn't think about it. So I just, man, I was
That's
like,
a 95.
yeah. I just quit messing with it. I was like, man, I can't get in there and change the big old metal. I'm not gonna be able to figure that one out. And then dude told me, oh man, you got the 2 little rubber hoses. You know when you change the brakes, you know 2 little rubber hoses.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I felt dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Car was sitting there for a year, man. Like, that's all I had to do, man. I probably could have fixed that probably in about a couple hours.
Yeah.
But now it's been sitting there so long, ain't no telling what's wrong with it now. Something else.
So you like the ball, man?
It looks good, man. Big change.
Big change. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel a little more, like it's a little open on that side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it over here.
Plan on hanging the pictures up and stuff over on that side?
Yeah. We always say it. I was like, I just ain't got around to it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put like another. I'm gonna get like 2 chairs and like a little table and like wireless mics,
Mm-hmm.
or you can actually like be sitting down. You know, where it's not like you're sitting here at the table. Be a little more comfortable.
Yeah. Oh no, these chairs are comfortable though. I like these chairs. I was just sitting here thinking about that.
But you know, if we got over there and got to chopping it up, and I got to telling the story, and I got up and was like reenacting what was happening. You know what I'm saying? That'd be funny. That'd be good. That'd be some good content. But it'd be off the mural wall. It'd be a little more professional over there. I don't know. I got ideas, and then I go out of town.
That's how this started in the first place. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like sitting there and I'm gonna start doing a podcast. What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing podcasts.
Do a
So,
podcast?
okay.
What are you gonna talk about? I have no idea. Talk about whatever comes to mind. We kind of planned them out there for a little bit, but man, just get on here and ramble. Like we was just sitting there we was just sitting down there listening to music. I was like, man, let's set the cameras up. We wasted talking to each other.
Yeah.
Let's document it.
Yeah, let's make something.
Let's document it. Somebody might get something out of what we said. Somebody might not.
Even if they did, I know I did. You know?
Yeah. Boom, boom. You got any shout outs for anybody?
Everybody, what's up? I ain't got no just one person.
Like, subscribe, comment. Alex said, what up?
What
No,
up?
I don't know how
Everybody.
that goes.
Yeah, it's everybody. You're going to have all kinds of them. They just know I'm talking to you. You the one I'm talking to.
I try to get Lil John to come over here. He's like, man, I ain't talking on there. I was like, bro, why not? We just had an hour-long conversation on the phone. We could have just been sitting down here recording it.
I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good at it.
Yeah.
He's always got something to say. He's good at talking.
You don't want nobody else to know what he's saying.
Don't say something you ain't supposed to say.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I got you.
Be smart. He got some good ideas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really took that one to heart. You talk about buying the triplex or the quadplex. I was like, yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be on to something.
It's true, though.
Yep.
I need to buy one. I need to buy a couple of them. I'll be looking at houses to buy. I'm like, man, I'm going to buy this house, move my kid in over there, make her pay me rent.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I know you about had me hyped up at the townhome thing.
Yeah.
What is it? Condo? Is that what you said? Condo?
Condo, townhome, whatever, same
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Shoot, I'll say you this, and I'll just rent it from you. So when something goes wrong with it, you had to fix it.
I see what just happened there.
Yeah, see how that works.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's that wordplay.
Yeah. All right, I guess we're going to end it right here.
All right.
Chop suey.
Chop suey.
So, we out.
Right.
Peace.